Bonjour! My name is Abomination and welcome back to the YCL. This is week 4 against Squid, and he has... Okay. I knew Vileplume had to show up. I was pretty confident it would anyway. There's no Swampert. What is he going to lead with then? He's got no hazards. That's good. That's actually really good. There's no hazards whatsoever. There's no Terapagos. I kind of want to lead for Alligator then. No, I don't. I knew Caesar had to show up. It's going to be defensive. We got Raging Bolt, rather. 2 cannons here. Okay, I kind of want to get my Stealth Rocks on the field with Saunier. But at the same time... Malamar is here. Okay, Malamar is here. He's gonna have Rock Slide. But that's okay. We're gonna lead Goodra. We're gonna lead Saunier, actually. No. Saunier lead is fine. No, it's not. Oh, we're getting close, and we do lead Goodra here. We're gonna lead Goodra. It's not a bad choice. I just gotta find out something right now. See, sword lead is good. Okay, a banded Brave Bird from that 2 cannon will slaughter us. That's all we wanted to know. But in front of Caesar, we are absolutely going to Flamethrower. There's no reason not to Flamethrower here. We're going to Flamethrower. There's no way I believe they're staying in. Very curious, what is he switching to this? See, totally he hard switches. Too bad we got this battlefield. This one's kind of lame. I don't know how to say his names, unfortunately. He's gonna go Malamar, though. That is Assault Vest. No, it's not. It's gonna be very specially defensive, though. It's gonna get some leftovers. He's not gonna go into a Steel type because we literally just revealed Flamethrower. So we're gonna Toxic. Are we? Or do we go into Moltres and do that? I don't mind the Moltres play. That was our switch into this, but Toxic is good too. Nope, I'm gonna Toxic. It's fine. I'm gonna Toxic. They Trick Room. That's not good news. Missing that Toxic there is pretty bad. That's very unfortunate for us. That would have been very nice to have this thing poisoned, but now we're gonna go Moltres. It'd be nice if we got the Flame Body to make up for it. Bad news though, right? If we just went Moltres straight up, well, we would have to risk a flinch if he has Rock Slide. That is very unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna go Moltres. One of his moves is Trick Room. He Baton Passes, actually. So that thing's not even gonna... Okay. It's not gonna be an offensive threat. But Baton Pass is fine. With the Trick Room, it's going to be annoying. I can't say this. That is going to be a 2 cannon, though. This is going to have, you know, Rock Blast. It's going to have Rock Blast. He's going to push Rock Blast. We're going to predict the Rock Blast and go into Dondar here. It's easily, Rock Blast is the easiest thing I've ever seen, fan, right? Yeah, Dondar's fine. It could have Bullet Seed as well, actually, but we want to find out if it's going to be choice locked. That's not going to do any damage to us, which I'm confident means he's not going to be banded, right? This thing is not Noctowl. You just said Noctowl, so that's unfortunate. You took Noctowl away from me. We could be slower in this, right? We're not minus speed. He could have Bullet Seed, right? Just gonna go into Sonia here to predict a Bullet Seed potentially, right? Let's see. I don't want to take the Bullet Seed if he goes for it. I really want to see if this thing is going to be locked into something. So he's not locked into anything. Okay. We take that fine. Not as well as I would have liked. Took about 25%. But we took an okay. It was okay. Might be heavy duty boots. This is going to be his last turn. Of this, right? I'm thinking I want to wish. Do I? Yeah, I think I want to wish. Do we Stealth Rock wish on the way out? I'm going to Stealth Rock, actually. He's going to smack off our leftovers. And then the Twisted Dimensions are over. So, this Toucannon did some good damage to us so far. If we had Protect, that would be way better, but we don't. We're gonna wish. He goes for the Beak Blast, which is probably going to kill us. But that's his whole set. At least. If it doesn't kill us, it's good news. But it is. But there's his set. Now we got a wish coming, which means we can do whatever we want with it. That's very unfortunate that we just lost that already. But that's okay. So, Beak Blast is annoying because we can't triple axle him. But we can go for Alligator here. And just Swords Dance in front of this? I can't imagine it causes sense to me. With its Bullet Seed. We could, actually. I think we're gonna have to Ice Punch here. We're gonna outspeed it at least, but we're gonna have to Ice Punch here. Which is just gonna flat out murder this Toucannon. Which is good news, the wish is gone, but we murdered the Toucannon. So he's gonna know we're adamant, that might have been a roll. Looks like that was a roll. If he was max HP. which he probably was. Getting rid of that thing's good though, because that thing was annoying with the rock type moves. You might think we're banded because of that. We do not have a Swords Dance up though, that's the unfortunate thing here. But that thing was very offensive. Here comes Vileplume. If we had a Swords Dance, this would be good, but we obviously don't. Now this thing's Terra types are Fire and Steel. Thinking we go Moltres? No, we need Moltres for Scizor, we need Guja for Chi-Yu. And then Feraligatr here is good in general. We could substitute, but we're not gonna. We might go Weavile too, actually. But no, Donphan might be another good choice. We gotta figure out his Scarf, which is gonna be Chi-Yu, actually, now that I think about it. Beta could be good, but we do have Sapsicle, so he would have to go for the Toxic here. We're gonna go Tana Beta here. He's not gonna go for a status. If he's Sunny Days, no, he's not gonna. He would be Trick Room. He's gonna go for a Toxic of his own. I knew Gujo was gonna be poisoned in this match at some point. He's gonna be Black Sludge. Okay, I need to get this thing off the field. Do we Flamethrower again? He's not going to Toxic again, so maybe we go Moltres here. Kinda wanted to go Weavile there, that would have been cool, but baiting this thing's Terra is really what I want to see, because then I can't play around with freezing that later. Because it's Steel, no, that's the. If it's Steel, it won't Terrasilize right now anyway. I think we Flamethrower just straight up, maybe? Do we? Do we Dragon Pulse? Dragon Pulse is fine, actually. Dragon Pulse is okay against him. He's gonna switch, that's good. I want to see that thing out of my way. Oh, this is gonna be Raging freaking Bolt. This is really good. This is a Dragon Pulse. That's giant damage to this thing. That's really good. That we're pretty much killing this. I think we Dragon Pulse again. If they bring in Scizor, we have an answer to it, so whatever. They're probably just gonna maybe Thunderclap on the way out. We are taking poison damage, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Maybe we should have switched actually. I feel like we should have switched, because we're taking too much damage here. I think this back to Scizor. No, it's gonna be Malamar, that's fine as well. Could set the Trick Room back up. We're gonna go straight into Moltres this time though, to prevent shenanigans. He's obviously defensive here. We're gonna go straight to Moltres. We're taking too much damage. We have taken too much damage. He goes for the Trick Room, as expected. But the good news is he has to. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp here because he stays in and he has Rock Slide. We're gonna get some good stuff. But if we Will-O-Wisp, we're gonna burn something. He's not gonna go into. He could stay in. If he goes Chi-Yu, that's obviously whatever. We're gonna try to Will-O-Wisp. He could have the Rock Slide. It means this, we need to not flinch here. This is really not going our way right now. This is really not going our way. In so many different directions, this is not going our way. We miss a Toxic, flinch to the Rock Slide. This is seriously getting out of hand. We're going to go Donphan. He's gonna baton pass. This is really annoying. We just can't do anything. So you're stuck. So we can't move. Being flinched. Missing toxic. We got the good prediction on that. Raging Bolt, but whatever. What does he come in with here? It's gotta be Vileplume again. Right? It has to be. Yes, it's Vileplume again. Which, this is a speed type, but he's gonna be faster than us. I really want to hurt this. Can we go Moltres here? This thing's getting on my nerves. We can roost later with Moltres, that's the thing. If it's a grass move, he's not going to go for the grass move. I refuse to believe he goes for the grass move. Earthquake. Moonblast, okay. That doesn't do anything. That really doesn't do anything either, so we kind of trade nothing. Which is okay. I think we're gonna go Moltres. We gotta stall more Trick Room turns here. Oh, this is the last turn of it, actually. We're gonna go Moltres then. See if he goes for the poison move. Moonlight. That's fine too, actually. We are going to Roost. He's not going to stay in. This is one of his Terra Captains, but he's not going to stay in. He goes Terra Fire, he's weak to Feraligatr. So this thing's going to be Effect Spore, which is going to be annoying. I feel like he's in control here, but once this Malamar dies, we're in a good spot. If we Roost, we can take another Rock Slide from this. Or from Malamar. He's got some guts. Stays in. Gets the poison on us, but we got a Hurricane coming your way now. Or a Will-O-Wisp. Or a Will-O-Wisp. Hurricane is very good. We need to get in Weavile. I would U-turn right now if I had it. Hurricane hits his whole team except for that Raging Bolt. When Raging Bolt comes in, that's bad news. I would so want a U-turn. But he switches here into something else. I kinda want to go into Weavile. He's not going to switch to Scizor. I really want to go into Weavile. I'm going to go into Weavile here. As they go into Malamar. Good. That's what we wanted to see. Kind of. This thing can Terrasilize, but if this thing Terrasilizes, the other thing does not. I kind of want a Triple Axle. No, or do I knock off? Smack off the leftovers on this thing? I'm gonna knock off. I think it's fine. He could Terrasilize. He's not gonna stay in. He's gonna switch. This is gonna be Scizor. He's gonna take hazards, and we're gonna hit him with a knockoff. which is going to do massive damage, and we're going to get rid of his protective pads. Which we are, Rocky Helmet. We are also protective pads. We do not kill this thing in another shot, so we have to go Moltres here. That was a big hit we just got off with Weavile because of that. It's very good. They actually go ahead and defog, the Stealth Rocks away. That's fine by me as well. We get a free Flamethrower here. Or Hurricane, but we're going to Flamethrower because Flamethrower is fine either way. Raging Bolt coming in. We do have a switch in part. And Donphan. That Chi-Yu is Scarf though. That is absolutely a Scarf Chi-Yu. Well, we could Roost as well. Get up to full, but we're going to Flamethrower. I think maybe the Raging Bolt comes in, which is unfortunate. I would totally want to predict it coming in. And it is. Because there's no hazards here, we're not going to be able to take it out right now. No, it rips. But we snagged that 10% burn, which is some nice luck our way. Which means this thing's got one more attack before it goes down. And we could Roost and predict the Thunderclap. Do we Roost and predict the Thunderclap? Do we go Dandara and predict the Draco Meteor? This is actually an important turn here. We're gonna go Dandara here. But if with this way we have Moltres on the field, which is really good actually. With this way we have Moltres on the field, but Roost is so obvious. We're gonna end up with less health. We're gonna Roost. This way we have Moltres on the field. That's what's happening in my head. He's still gonna be alive here, but we have Moltres on the field. I keep saying that, but that's really good. That thing's got one more turn. If we went Donphan there, he would have just died straight up. What is that? That's gotta be Chi-Yu. It's gonna be Chi-Yu. It's safe to come in right now. And it's gonna be Scarf. But it's gonna use Dark Pulse. We can't go into Goodra right now. Tenbait is not switch in right now. Oh, this is bad because we need Breeze in the hand now. Moltres being poisoned here. If you let him go down and switch to Rogal, we get to kill another thing like Scizor. Oh. Goodra's our switch. We're gonna go Goodra here. We're gonna go Goodra. I have a feeling this thing is Scarf, right? He's going to use Dark Pulse. It makes that is just gonna Flamethrower. It's really good actually. Flamethrowers. We're gonna take a little bit more damage, but he Flamethrowers. He probably sacks the Raging Bolt here. We're gonna try to Dragon Pulse though. We're gonna try to Dragon Pulse here. He's gonna be Scarf. So yeah, he switches. Yeah, he sacks this. Raging Bolt is gone. So the question is, how did we get Feraligatr in here? And Abel. We gotta get it in front of the Malamar. Somehow. We gotta get it in front of the Malamar. I can't believe we Flamethrower, because if he stayed in Hurricane, that would have been really cool. if we actually hit it. He's really deciding here what he wants to do. This is a good match so far. This is really good, actually. He could Malamar get the Trick Room back out. He's going to be really low if he does. And I'll get my Wiki Berry, so I'll be able to take another turn. If he does that. If he goes Malamar and I am staying with him. He's going to go Scizor. He's thinking he can take us out with a Bullet Punch, which he's very... He's going to be... That is correct. He probably can. But we go Moltres every time. He's going to take Rocky Helmet. He's not going to take Flame Body. And we can Roost again. This is actually really good. Back to the Malamar. Do we hit this thing or do we burn this thing? Or do we go straight for Alligator? I don't want to go straight for Alligator as well. I'm gonna go straight for Alligator. Because he doesn't have a switch into an Ice Punch at this point. Besides GU. He's not gonna do that though. I'm gonna go straight for Alligator. This might be too aggressive, but he's got the Baton Pass, Trick Room, and Rock Slide, so I'm fine. He still has not terrestrialized this guy. He doubles into the TU. So this thing will attack us. But it can't kill us in one shot. It cannot kill us in one shot here. I think I want a Liquidation. Do I want a Liquidation? Because if he stays in and decides to Dark Pulse, and we Liquidation, do we want to predict Vileplume coming in and go for Swords Dance? Or do we want this? If we go for Swords Dance and we get it wrong and he Dark Pulses, we kind of lose. But he's going to see that he can't kill us with a Scarf Modest attack. I'm a coward. I got a Liquidation. I had to Liquidation. It was so scary. It is Vileplume. We could have won the game right here. Oh! That does good damage, but no effect store, thankfully. If we Swords Danced there, we would have been in such a better spot. But at least the game isn't over, right? That's the good news. The game isn't over. We have Ice Punch. Have we revealed Ice Punch? We have revealed Ice Punch. There's a chance they Terrestrialize, right? We're gonna go Moltres. We're gonna go Moltres. It's fine. Alligator can take a Dark Pulse at any time. Right now, from that GU. He's thinking about Terrestrializing. I really want to see him do it. Looks like he's not gonna. No, looks like he is. Just kidding. Finally, the Terra is revealed, so we're gonna see probably Fire here. He's gonna be... No, sorry, I'm sorry. Steel. That is what I meant. I'm sorry. That is what I meant. Oh! What the? Oh, he's gonna be hurt by his own black sludge now. Now that he's terrestrialized. So we're gonna roost. We have him pinned down. He's gonna be hurt now every time he comes in because he's terrestrialized. That's really good. So here comes Chi-Yu again. That's really good news. Dark Pulse will kill us. From this range, Dark Pulse will kill us. Do we go real draw? How much is Weavile taking the Dark Pulse? Weavile can take 2. Do we predict the Dark Pulse and go Weavile? If we get it wrong, it's not that bad. Or do we just go Tenebeta? No, we don't. We go Weavile. I'm gonna go Weavile. He's not gonna go for the fire move, he's gonna go for the Dark Pulse. Come on, Dark Pulse. Yeah! We tank that. And now Weavile gets a turn to unleash a knockoff here. That'll kill something. He's gonna sack the Caesar. No, he's gonna go Vileplume actually. He's gonna try to get a oh, actually good play because he's gonna get rid of the Black Sludge, but we're not gonna see a thing there, so I'm gonna knock off again. No Effect Spore, please. No Effect Spore. Vileplume's dead. At this point, we're going for Alligator surviving a Dark Pulse from that Chi-Yu. He has to go. Well, Caesar here is not play. Well, yeah, he's gonna go back to Chi-Yu. Here's what I'm gonna do. Switch to Tenebeta because he's going to go for a Flamethrower. Switch to Tenebeta, he goes for Flamethrower. We get our Wiki Berry and we're primed to take another one, but he could predict and go for a Dark Pulse, but nope, he goes for Flamethrower. Which 2 of those normally would take us out, but it looks like we got a Wiki Berry here. Which means we take another Flamethrower and we get another turn to do something. And that turn is going to be spent Dragon Pulsing again. Should kill anything. And weakening this is really good. He has to lock himself into Dark Pulse at the end of the game. Or I'm going to try to get him in the spot where he has to lock into a move. And locking him, I'm going to try to get it, so if it's Flamethrower, he can't. Oh, he's going to stay in Flamethrower again. So we get a big Dragon Pulse damage off of this. Not that big, but, you know, we get some. But Moltres can come back in here in a second. We're going to die here. But Moltres is going to be able to come back in. And that chip damage is actually pretty good. He could also switch and choose to die. He is going to switch, so we're going to hit someone else with a pulse, which is fine as well. Ah, Malamar is pretty healthy. Not anymore with a critical hit. That hurt. Now this thing is absolutely in range. I think Feraligator's gonna win this. We go into Bruise Knight here. Feraligator. liquidation. Liquidation. Destroy something. Malamar is going to be slaughtered by that. At this point, we get to see what he locks into with a different move. Like, we can throw in another guy. At this point, we have sacks available, which is really good. We just gotta figure out what this Chi-Yu wants to lock into. If it's Dark Pulse, we gotta not flinch. He's already got a Rock Slide flinch. We just gotta crit. I feel like we're even, but if it's even, it's a stay even. He comes in to Caesar here. I am not taking any chip from this. I'm going Moltres. He's gonna bullet punch, it's not gonna do anything. Donphan can even survive an attack. We roost. He does switch to this thing right now. We can take a hit from this. No, we can't. Yeah, we can. Can we? Should be able to take a hit from this. And if he goes Dark Pulse, that's fine as well anyway. We are going to, obviously, Hurricane. We're going to try to take this out. He goes for Dark Pulse. We do survive. We Hurricane and we miss. Why would we not? We're going to die to the poison there. But we're going to get him in a spot now where he has to flinch us to death. Really hardcore right now. Rogal is going to come in here. He obviously has a chance. At any point he has a chance to take us out with, you know, Dark Pulse flinching. Brick Break. He goes for the Dark Pulse. Not very effective. He does not get the flinch with Brick Break, and that's going to wipe out the Chi-Yu. Oh boy. Yes, very good. Here comes Caesar with almost no health left. We are going into Grisna right now. I'm not letting Weavile die. He Swords Dances, it doesn't matter. There's nothing he can do that will matter. Grisna comes in here. He goes for the Bullet Punch, it will not matter. Does almost nothing to us. And we Liquidation. He Bullet Punches again, it does nothing. Grisna is going to destroy this with Liquidation. Wow, what an amazing game again. That was actually really fun. Oh, yes! That was amazing. That was really good. Missing Hurricane there sucked, obviously. We could have tried to keep it alive, but I was fine. I was fine with that. That was really good. Do not want to continue battling. Turns out, like, that critical hit on Malamar, felt good. Gotta say, it felt good. It's a good moment. I haven't gotten a critical hit in a long time. We're gonna talk about this team. Obviously, that was good. That was some good stuff. Turn Beta with the Wikiberry. I'm very happy that this came into play. That was obviously the right item to bring. It was awesome. Got a big hit off on Chi-Yu, which, by the way, Weavile does not one-shot Chi-Yu from full. Got a lot of HP, a lot of special defense. With the calm nature, we got a decent amount of defense, and actually speed, because his team is very slow. His fastest guy is that Chi-Yu, and I knew it was either Chi-Yu or Basculegion that had the Scarf. I'm very glad Basculegion did not come. I thought it would, because it actually kind of did a lot of damage with Wave Crash, but that's what this Porygon 2 here, this was on my team instead of for Alligator. Obviously, for Alligator it was better. This is the set. I prepped pretty hard for this. Foul Play, Ice Beam, Protect, Recover, with Download. This is for Basculegion. Very happy he didn't bring it, because I risked not bringing Carradine. We got, like I told you, Tenebated. Power Whip is for Swampert. We missed the Toxic instantly. And a lot of special attack investment, like I said. Sapsipper is nice for Foul Play, but we missed the Toxic instantly, which is very bad. And we flinched shortly after that, too, which was just really not shortly after, whatever. Power Ups for Swampert, Flamethrower, Scizor, Dragon Pulse hits his team pretty hard, except for Florges. Florges doesn't like being poisoned though. Very good. Rogal for Protective Pads. Right before we battled, this was Life Orb, which would have broken Item Claws. So I switched to Protective Pads, which is what I kind of wanted to be, which meant we did not one-shot Chi-Yu with Brick Break. We are max attack Adamant, because we could be Adamant and still outspeed his whole team. But I knew either Chi-Yu or Basculegion was going to be Scarf. Turns out it was Chi-Yu. A lot of decent amount of special defense, and that's what that means we can take those Dark Pulses very easily. But looks like we could not survive 3 of them. Maybe we can go to a roll to survive 3. Trailblaze for Swampert, and then Triple Axel and Knockoff, really good. I knew he had to bring defensive Scizor to handle Weavile. Knockoff still did a lot of damage to it. Moltres to the Rocky Helmet, Scizor switch in, and Malamar, but I knew he was going to have Rock Slide. I did know that, but I knew I could survive it. Almost max HP, a lot of defense, bold, decent amount in special attack, and a lot in speed. Should outspeed almost all of the team. Again, except for Chi-Yu and Basculegion. Actually, it might still. No, it does outspeed Basculegion. Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp, Hurricane, and Roost. I wanted Scorching Sands to be able to hit Raging Bolt. Will-O-Wisp was for the Malamar, because if we burn it, we can actually survive its Rock Slides instead and Roost. But that's providing we go first. The fact that he had Trick Room meant we risked flinching. We took 4 times damage when we roosted, on turns we roosted, and yeah, so Trick Room was great for him. Something I didn't overly think about, but it was fine. Trick Room didn't last that long. It wasn't that devastating. It was pretty good, but it wasn't that devastating. So this was Moltres, actually very good in this match. Extremely good. Gundar the Donphan, with the Saltness and max HP, max special defense, with the Careful Nature, we tank Draco Meteors from Raging Bolt. That was kind of what this was for. And it was really good. So Earthquake, Gunk Shot, Trailblaze, Rapid Spin, Trailblaze again, Swampert, take it out, Rapid Spin, obvious hazard removal. We have Sturdy, which we always have. Gunk Shot was for Florges, and then Earthquake was really, really good against his team. 2 Cannon is his only thing that was immune to it. Everything else took neutral, or was weak to it. Earthquake, Ground is really good against his team, but Donphan did not do as much work as I thought. We didn't really hurt the Blatle that much. Sonya was not as devastating as I thought it was going to be in this match. But Leftovers, Stealth Rock, Encore, Wish, Baton Pass. I just wanted to make sure he didn't set up on us with Terapagos, with Florges, with Raging Bolt. There's a lot of Calm Mind users that we can stop. We are max HP, a lot of speed. That outspeeds this whole team. And a good amount in defense. Although, I think 12 in special defense. No, maybe 4 in special. Nope, there's no offensive at this point. With no attacks. Stealth Rock, Encore, Wish, Baton Pass, no Protect. Meant bad news. No Protect was bad news. 2 Cannons slaughtered us straight up. All we did was get the Stealth Rock set. And made him stay in when Breezenut came in and Ice Punched. The fact that that killed was extremely good. If that survived and hit us with Bullet Seed and killed us, that was pretty bad. But it would have to be pretty offensive, I think, to kill us with Bullet Seed. Which it might have had been banded, but we had no investment. As we see, we are max attack Adamant. with a lot of speed. This set speeds almost all of his team. Basculegion, Terapagos, and Chi-Yu were faster than me. Basculegion is probably not going to run speed, or it's going to be Scarf anyway. And Terapagos is probably not going to run speed. Like, not enough speed to outspeed this anyway. So we decided to run Swords Dance instead, because here's the play with this, which I almost had the guts to pull off. Almost did. We were sitting in front of a Chi-Yu, and we could have Swords Danced in front of it, and crushed him with Breezango, but we cowered. We instead cowered behind and just clicked Liquidation straight up, which was okay, but I should have went for Swords Dance. That would have been amazing, but the thing is, it's 50-50, because if he stays in and Dark Pulses, we lose Breezango, or she takes a big chunk and we gain nothing. So, Substitute is there for A, Thunderclap, which is the Sucker Punch, Electric type Sucker Punch that Raging Bolt has, and B, to scout out what Terra type Vileplume is. Because if I Swords Dance, Vileplume comes in because I knew it was to switch into this. I Swords Dance, I get to +2. He all of a sudden panics because I Swords Danced instead of Dragon Dances. And he knows that an Ice Punch will completely wipe him off the board. There's no way he survives it. We substitute as he goes Terra Steel to survive the Ice move, Ice Punch. And then he breaks our substitute with whatever move. And then we Liquidation, and Liquidation, if he's a Steel type, at +2 with the Life Orb and Adamant, will one-shot the Vileplume. It's a lot of damage, that's the play anyway. And then Substitute, obviously, with Substitute in front of Raging Bolt, goes for Thunderclap, fails, and then we can waste it with an Ice Punch afterwards. After Vileplume's dead. So Breezango really swept his entire team if she got a Swords Dance up. We needed Terapagos' Terra Shell to be gone. Which it was gone because it wasn't even here. But that was the team we're going to win 3-0 and move to 4-0. I didn't even mention this was another undefeated coach that we just had back-to-back. Oh. But we're going to take him out, and there's only, I think there's 2 of us left. I don't know Jeremy's, how his week 4 battle went, I have no idea. But if he lost it, we're the only one who's undefeated. If he won, then he's the only one. And I was wrong last week, we do not play them. I thought we played them, we do not play them this season. So there could be 2 undefeated coaches if Jeremy and I keep this up. But that was an amazing game. Another one. The one against Blatle was amazing. The one against this one was amazing. They've all been pretty good so far. But these 2 especially have been above average good. But that's going to be it for me. Yeah, so thank you for watching and listening. Yeah, I'll see you back for week 5 already, which is crazy. Smell you later.